Let me begin by saying that this video will cover lots of topics you may find uncomfortable, so click away if you're under the impression that Andrew Tate is just a really nice and well-adjusted guy with absolutely zero red flags. Andrew Tate was born Emery Andrew Tate III in 1986 Washington, D.C. He was the son of a US Air Force sergeant and chess grandmaster, one Emery Tate II. Andrew moved to Luton, England with his mother and brother Tristan after his parents split. Andrew began officially training in the art of kicking and punching things in 2005, although reading his own personal account of his childhood, it seems that his father trained him from 3 years old. Paraphrasing from Andrew's own account on sidekickboxing.co.uk, his father would make a game of shoving him violently across the room to teach him the art of footwork. Quote, "I stopped myself with my head 1 inch from cracking into the far wall. That was the final test." I presume that's when CPS interrupted their training in the way of the fist. In 2009, he won his first championship in kicking and punching things. The themes of physical assault and belts would prove to be a real sticking point for Andrew after his retirement. According to CobraTate.com, a real website, he had held titles in the cruiserweight, light cruiserweight, and light heavyweight divisions before retiring in 2014. In 2016, he was inducted into Season 17 of Big Brother, a true honour. For those of you that might not know what Big Brother was, it was a pretty popular TV show in the noughties that put your normal, everyday people into a house for a couple of months and literally nothing happened. I have no idea why people watched it, but it was basically Love Island if you swapped the Instagram aesthetics for jamming a wine bottle up your minge. Andrew's time on Big Brother was short-lived, however. He was quickly ejected from the house as a video surfaced of him hitting a woman in lingerie with a belt. I mean, she was in the lingerie, not him, obviously. Sigma males don't wear lingerie. It has since been confirmed by the lady in the video that it was fetish play, and was in fact consensual. Side note, and I'm skipping ahead a little bit, a lot of Tate's fans will point this out to absolve him of any kind of accusations of being an abusive person. Let me just say that, while I don't believe he should be punished for this act, it does indicate that he receives gratification from role-playing as a man abusing a woman. Having a partner who also enjoys pretending to be victimized doesn't diminish this fact. There are certain conspiracy theorists that suggest the real reason he was ejected from the house was because the producers were worried he would physically assault other housemates he was regularly having arguments with. This holds some weight due to the fact that similar complaints of sexual misconduct could be levied against Marco Pierre White Jr., notable for his accomplishments such as being the son of a man who actually cooked and serving 18 months in prison for shoplifting, possession of heroin, and racially aggravated assault. Other notable celebrities that felt threatened by our favourite Sigma male included model Jackson Blyton and Chelsea Singh, an international DJ who has made a living switching between cosplaying as the Gallagher brothers and somehow every cast member of The Big Bang Theory. It was at this point I felt ready to tackle the meat of the man, not literally, and understand how he managed to walk the rarely trodden path from C-list celebrity to C-list celebrity with a god complex. Thankfully, I have the wiki feed to help answer some of my most burning questions. Quick, what's Andrew's mother's name? Mr. Tate, gotcha. That was an easy one though. Hey Wikifeed, what does Andrew Tate look like?
Andrew Tate is a good-looking, smart and handsome man with a charming and dashing personality. He owns a strong and attractive physique with impressive body measurements and a normal body type. He is about 6 feet 4 inches in height and his body weight is around 84 kilograms. He has short and stylish dark brown color hair and also has blistering dark brown color, beautiful and mesmerizing eyes.
Okay. At this point, call me crazy, but I was beginning to doubt the integrity of Wikifeed and felt that I would find more impartial answers elsewhere. After these somewhat minor bumps with fame, Andy decided to research how to make a bunch of money and landed where most guys would want to land: building a camgirl empire. There's not a lot of specifics to go into here, but this seems to be a huge red flag for most of Andrew's detractors as a testament to his attitude towards women. Not because he was physically abusive towards these women, although, seriously, who the fuck knows at this point, but because he quite proudly and openly states that he would emotionally manipulate these women into sex work by having an intimate relationship with them first. He regularly admitted his website business he runs with his brother Tristan was a total scam, and that the workers were trained to manipulate their callers to extract as much money as they could. Some workers would be European, but pretending to live in the UK to make them seem more available to British people. One simp even coughed up his entire £20,000 inheritance just to see a close-up of a stranger's fanny in 480p. I don't really have a huge amount of sympathy for the men who decide to spend their money this way, but that doesn't mean I'm also on the side of the people who choose to exploit and deceive them either. This business venture is what earned Andy his first fortune, and his new power and influence as a millionaire gave him the perfect platform to move on and begin building his status as a Sigma male Bugatti-owning fucking legend. You may have seen videos by other creators talking about a Sigma male group called the War Room. Yeah, that was Andrew Tate's group, presumably made to give rich people an excuse to spend $4,497 on a WhatsApp group. The description of the group, as per CobraTate.com, again, an actually real website, says this:
The War Room is a global network in which exemplars of individualism work to free the modern man from socially induced incarceration.
Yeah, because nothing says I'm a strong-minded individual like paying $5,000 to join a WhatsApp group full of strangers that might like you but definitely won't like you. Now, Jordan Welch did a great video on his experience joining the War Room, and you should go and watch it. The link is in the description, but the TLDR is that it's pretty much everything you would expect it to be. Also, if you're wondering, my favourite promo picture is this one. Tristan is nailing the "I'm definitely into cocaine" vibe, and Freddy Krueger is aging gorgeously. The War Room, however, was small fry compared to his Magnus Opium, the Hustlers University. Okay, so the Hustlers University is pretty much your standard cookie-cutter self-help beta to sigma course designed to bleed money out of gullible and/or desperate men by showing them pictures of fake trading accounts and Bugattis. Oh no, it looks like 95% of the spots have already been taken. Whatever we do, we had better hurry up and make a decision before this definitely real timer runs out and we have to pay $149. I mean, after all, I'd be saving $100. I can't afford not to buy in. Still, call me a thick wanker, but I decided to let this opportunity slip through my stupid fingers and carried on reading. The FAQ says that you're essentially paying for access to a Discord server, including experts that help you make money online. Once you're in, you choose which classroom you want to jump into, and you have access to a bunch of people doing the same thing, along with some experts that aren't named at all, but trust us, they are definitely there, they are definitely experts, and they definitely exist. For those amongst you that would doubt your fellow hustler, they address the question of who these experts are in their Q&A section too. They clearly state that the experts are hand-picked by Andrew Tate and make a lot of money. They will share their knowledge, and you will have access to them. Great stuff. Thanks for the reassurance. I am now confident that they definitely exist and are definitely real. The classes, according to YouTubers that were actually willing to buy the courses, have consistently been underwhelming and all provide a similar depth of information, which is to say, they provide almost zero actual information. It seems to be very much the same as every other horse shit, online influencer course in that it gives you no actionable steps and just throws some generic, free-to-find information at you that's been sold 1,000 times over by Ty Lopez, Dan Locke, Gary Vee, and every other person who is famous for being that guy with a cool car from the Facebook. Tate also has an affiliate program that utilizes a groundbreaking reverse funnel business model. In order to incentivize his students, he offers them a one-time payment of $24 for every person they can sign up to the Hustlers University. This is, by far, the most attractive method of making money for our Sigma male brothers, since, it's the only thing that actually gives you a tangible method of wealth creation beyond go and make a website and sell stuff on it for more than you buy it for. Gee, thanks. Andrew is most likely to be known for his various appearances on podcasts and interviews over the last year or so. See, it turns out there's a few things that Andy has said that might warrant some pushback. You should about now be coming to understand that Tate really isn't famous for his well-reasoned and logical approach to issues plaguing modern science. He seems to have gained popularity amongst men for being what they perceive to be a return to their roots of masculinity and power. Now look, I'm as big a fan of his gorgeous nipples as the next guy, but if you feel that modern feminism is the thing that's stopping you from meeting a good woman, maybe taking down the posters of this muscular bold man from your bedroom wall is a better place to start. Also, consider not using the phrase rise and grind. Stop wearing shoes without socks, and understand that making other people feel smaller doesn't in fact make you any bigger. It just makes you a cunt. While Andrew has done a fantastic job of making his own successes throughout his life, you might wonder how he has gained so much popularity for saying such immensely dumb things. Are men collectively flocking to him because they believe in his gospel? Well, in my humble opinion, no. I would say it's something far simpler. The money. See, his rise to social media stardom was almost guaranteed to happen regardless of what he actually says, as long as he is offering affiliate bonuses for the Hustlers University. Yeah, we're going back to that old thing. Let me quickly show you how the sausage is made. Firstly, you pay Andy his $49 to join the Hustlers University. You then clip pretty much everything he says, post it to every available platform you can with a link to join his Chad School for Chads in the description. As long as you get at least 2 signups per month or $48 in commission, your outgoings are already taken care of. Everything else you make for that month is pure profit. Now this does 2 things. Firstly, it encourages a large amount of people to sign up and start posting videos of him saying outrageous things for maximum views and exposure. The more exposure, the more likely that people will click your link and sign up. Secondly, it encourages Andrew to say increasingly more outrageous stuff. See, it doesn't even have to be good exposure. In fact, the more scandalous he is, the more views he will garner. Then more people clip it, repost it, and the cycle goes on like an Ouroboros of cringe. So I'm sure the beta males and bloody women out there are asking, but Geezer, my broski, my man with the plan, how do we slay this dragon? Well, you stop listening to him. That's it. Stop being outraged by him. Stop clicking articles that promote him. Just stop engaging with his appearances on podcasts, videos, and other forms of media. See, he is not the first person to do this kind of thing, and he certainly won't be the last. Remember Dan Bilzerian? Me neither. Instead of trying to purge this stuff from our collective psyche, we should just challenge their views wherever we come across them. Have empathy and be understanding of their points, because If you're aggressive and condescending, then it will do nothing but reinforce their beliefs that you're a twat. And if you're only challenging them from the stance that I'm definitely right and you are definitely wrong, you might well be a twat. Now, in the last couple of months, he has been banned from most forms of relevant social media. The only vestiges that remain are his acolytes that repost his clips to try and scrape in whatever commission they can before he fades into irrelevance. With that in mind, all we have to do is just have meaningful conversations with people and show them that there is more to life than concern for your status as being a strong man with lovely, lovely nipples. That's all for this video. I really hope you like it, and if so, please do like and subscribe. I do this all in my free time, and so the support I receive from you guys just watching this is immeasurable. Love you. Bye bye.